Jeff's Review Corner, where Jeff reviews books, not corners. Hey, what's up? Welcome to my first ever book review. Could also be my second to last book review. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, a little while ago, I did an unboxing for SST and their new book. Check it out. I think that went well. So the whole deal was Paul Fry at SST was asking if people wanted to review his new book, his upcoming book, Big Lizard. And being somebody who likes Lansdale, likes SST, likes free stuff, likes advanced readers copies, I said, hey, I'm your guy. Just send it to me. I'll read it. I'll post a review on Goodreads, and I'll do an awkward as hell book review for my subscribers. And he said, you know what? I'll give you the book anyway. So he did. He sent it to me. And I read it. I read all these pages. Every single one is what you have to do. I mean, I could have read half of it and said, it's good enough, right? No. By about, I don't know, this point here, I was already completely hooked. So putting this thing down was not an option. And so I was happy to do it. And, you know, I think initially when you do judge a book by its cover and you see there's Joe Lansdale and Keith Lansdale, you start to wonder, well, Joe Lansdale's awesome, but what's this Keith Lansdale bringing to the party? I don't know if you have a friend, like a buddy you go fishing with. Now, I'm probably talking mostly to guys now, but if you have that buddy you go fishing with, and every Saturday in July, you guys go out, you get some beers, you get some bait, you get some hooks, you go out and you go fishing, and it's a good time, you know, you're out with your buddy, and then one Saturday you go to pick him up, and then who's there with him? It's got Junior with him. It's a 12-year-old kid, you're like, dude. And the guy's like, dude. You're like, dude. He's like, dude, I have to bring him. And you're like, he's going to kill the vibe, man. We can't talk the talk. Can't drink the drinks, man. He's like, dude. And so you go fishing, and then sort of it's like, all right, it's fun anyway, but it's not as fun as it would have been. Well, that's kind of what I was wondering. I'm like, Joe, you bringing your son along? We're going to go on this crazy ride with a big lizard. You're going to bring your son? Like, what's this? I'm here to tell you, don't worry. You pull up to Joe's house. He's got Keith there. You're going to be like, oh, this is awesome. We're going to have a wild time. We're going to just be, it's going to be crazy. Don't worry. So, you know, I'm a little ashamed of my preconceived notion that maybe Keith Lansdale's going to ruin the fun. I don't know what Keith brought to the book. I don't know what his ideas were. I don't know what passages he completely wrote. He might have wrote the whole thing. Maybe Joe threw his name on here and said, hey, put my name on it because it's like a stamp of approval. I don't know. I don't care because the book works. It's a good read. It's a fun read. It's a fast read. And you want more of it. You know, when you get to the end, you just love these characters. It reminded me of a more lighthearted version of The Thicket. You know, a little bit more, if you've ever read The Thicket, man, that is, oh, God damn, that's one of Joe's best books. The Thicket? Oh. So this is a little bit more lighthearted, but no less fun. And I'm so happy I got it. Basically, what you have here is a guy who's down on his luck, gets a job at this crazy sort of, it's called Pick a Chicken, where, you know, like if you go to a Red Lobster, I don't know, that shows you my income level. If I'm comparing fine dining places, and I'm citing Red Lobster. But it's like going to a seafood place and you get to pick out the lobster that they kill and cook for you. It was alive until you pointed one carnivorous finger at it and then they murdered it for you. Do you get jazzed by that? I don't know. I have way too much empathy. I'm an omnivore. I'll eat me some meat. I'll eat me a critter that was alive minutes before, but I don't want to know about it. Just do that somewhere else. Anyway, this guy works at a place called Pick a Chicken, where you pick out the chicken and they kill it, or you could kill it yourself. And then things only get worse from there. So it's really, really funny, cool. A lot of big ideas, a lot of crazy big ideas. I can't imagine that this is going to be the totality of the book, or of the characters. Let me just say that. If there's no Bigger Lizard sequel or some such, I'd be surprised. I really would. Very glad I read it. I will say, I dinged it a little bit on the very first part. The very first part's like a phony news story. That didn't get me, and it really made me worry for the rest of the book. I read that little part, and I'm like, man, is this gonna drag? Is this not gonna be funny? It was like, felt like it was a little bit of fan fiction. I didn't like that part, but the rest of it was 100% full forward, great stuff. So if you have the same hesitation when you read that opening part, don't worry. Maybe I was in a mood. You know what? Maybe I was gassy. Maybe I needed a burp. Maybe I needed to be thrown over a shoulder and patted until I belched and got that out of my system. So, and in fact, I think I had a good burp after I read that part, and then I read the rest of it, and it was awesome. Some people want to know stars, right? So I give it 4 out of 5 stars. And that's fair. You got to save that 5th star for something truly mind-blowing, exceptional. You have to put that one in your pocket. I will say, The Thicket was a 5-star review from me. The Thicket's a 5-star book. Paradise Sky, The Bottoms, those are Joe Lansdale 5-star books. The Road is a 5-star book. Butcher Boy by Patrick McCabe is a 5-star book. I'm not dinging this book by saying it doesn't get to 5 stars. 4 stars is hell of a good read. Hell of a good read. And you know what? I read this without all the artwork because it's an advanced reader's copy. So I'd imagine how much more I would love the book with the artwork in there. So anyway, that's my review. I am also going to do a review of Paul Miller's Earthling Publications next book in the Halloween series called One Who Is With Me. Did I butcher the title? It doesn't matter because this isn't about that book. I'll get the title right when I do it. Just chill. For now, get over to SST site, buy this book. If you're a fan of Joe Lansdale, if you're a fan of actually like David Wong, it made me think of the crazy horror of David Wong. And it's just good. The characters are well developed. You care about them. The things that happen to them make sense. Their reactions make sense. You don't really see things coming because so there's a lot of really good sort of things that surprise you, that titillate you. Is that okay? Can a white male, cis hetero male say titillate today, 2020? Titillate. I just said it like 3 times. So just like I keep digging. It's just what I do. When I put my foot in my mouth, I see if I can get the ankle too. Can I go to the knee? Because I just keep going. Just keep going. If you're looking at my ring, my daughter made that for Father's Day. I absolutely love it. This one. Not this one. Not Baphomet. This one. Just in case you were curious out there. Get over to SST. Get this. I also wrote a good review on Goodreads. I wrote a review on Goodreads. If it's good or not, I don't care. I gave it 4 stars. Thank you, Paul Fry, for the chance to do an honest, great review of the book, an honest read, and it was a fun ride. And I know my camera is sort of tilted, so I've probably been lopsided this whole time. One take, that's what you get, people. That is what you get. I set it up, I do it, done. like Krusty the Clown. So have a good beer, have a good book, have a good night. Did I just stumble into a close? I think I'm ruining it because I didn't make it the close where I then closed. I got to close to close. See you next time.